Dumelang Sanbonani. My name is Princess Mazibuko and you are watching Raw Talent Review on Mogale Online TV. And I'm not alone, I'm with my host Tebogo Molefe.
Oh, hi again, Mzanti. It's your boy Tebogo Molefe. My friend, you are watching Raw Talent, and you know today's episode is gonna be epic. That's what she is. And not forgetting the dresser of today, guys. As we are being dressed by Kasi Limit Fashion Designers. Bafetu. You can go or hook them up on their Facebook page. It's at Kasi Limit Fashion Designers on Facebook, on Twitter. It's at Kasi Limit Fashion Designers. Bafetu. Yeah. Going forward. Today we're having Reshoketswe Kekana
from Rhythm City.
Yeah, and we're not forgetting the surprise that we have for our viewers. But first, today's episode is gonna be epic. But nevertheless, before we can introduce our guest for today and doing everything, let's go to the ad break till we come back. Ta-da!
I keep walking, Tony walk I reach the peak, yeah. I reach the peak, yeah. Family, my house is the painful load, talang na focal, yeah. Better put some kindness, some pay, nigga. They say, no way, I say, I pay me now.
Sanbonani Futi Babugeli, welcome back from the ad break. You're still watching Raw Talent Review on Mogale Online TV. You can still go to our social pages. It's at Mogale Online TV on Facebook. At Instagram, it's at Mogale Online TV. Twitter, it's at Mogale Online TV. Not forgetting who we having today.
Please let us welcome Reshoketswe.
Nice, welcome on stage. Hi. How are you? I'm good.
Hi. How are you?
Good.
Thank you.
Wow, lovely to have you. Thank you very much for coming through to the interview.
It's only an honor.
Nice.
And to start with, can you please tell us about Reshoketswe?
Yo, okay, Reshoketswe Kekana. Reshoketswe is a young 21-year-old girl, originally from Limpopo, Polokwane, Zibidiela, Makshwaneng. But now she's in Johannesburg. Yeah. And Reshoketswe is an actress, theater and film actress. Yeah.
Wow, nice. That's lovely. So tell us, Reshoketswe, like, what difference can you give us or explain to us from Reshoketswe Kekana and Dikeledi? Yeah, we want to know the difference from there. Yeah.
Good question, actually. Good question. What's the difference?
Yes.
There's a huge difference. First of all, I wouldn't take even close to half of the things that Dikeledi goes through, honestly. Yeah. So the difference between Reshoketswe and Dikeledi is that Reshoketswe is kind. There's a similarity. There are similarities between Dikeledi and Reshoketswe, but Reshoketswe is kind, just like Dikeledi. But the difference is that even though I'm kind, I don't take nonsense. I wouldn't stand for what Dikeledi is going through. Yeah. Once I would find myself in that situation, trust me, the first time I'm out, I would not go on and on to a point where people are like, oh, what
No.
Yeah.
But we know very well that it's difficult to just move away again. So what would make you motivated for no, you know what, I'm hurtful here, I want to leave?
Knowing your self-worth as a woman. I think that's the problem with us women these days, is that we don't know our self-worth.
Yes.
We don't know how much value we add into the world as well. We tend to underestimate ourselves, and that's why we end up succumbing to men, because like we ourselves feel like we're not enough, and we feel like if we were with a man, that's when we're enough. And I don't think I can swear on this show, but yeah, I feel like it's do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like, and also we have a long way to go as a generation in teaching as well, because I feel like that's where it needs to start. Women need to be taught their self-worth from a very young age.
True.
I feel like in our households we need to come to a point where women or our parents teach us our worth. You know, we need to come to a household where your mom tells you I love you. Your mom tells you you're pretty.
Yeah.
Your mom tells you that, you know what, my child, I'm supporting you, I'm behind you in everything you do. And I think that's the problem with black families, is that there's no communication.
True.
Yeah.
And now, whenever we tend to thank you.
Thank you.
Reshoketswe, like it amazed me that you are from such a small village, and like you went throughout, you went all out, like not what I can say, giving it all from the circumstances that you get.
Yes.
And the obstacles that you find across the, like, I want to know, like, what are the difficulties that you came across through this journey, and how do you feel about this opportunity that you got at the moment?
Okay, I've been through the most. I don't want to lie. People will look at me and feel like everything was
just
easy.
Smooth.
It was so smooth. No, it wasn't. First of all, I grew up Kodibekrumu. You know, I grew up Kodibekrumu, and it's not easy, honestly, because you have friends who live in houses, and then now they're having sleepovers and stuff like that, and you're like, I don't have that, you know.
Yeah.
But then in a way, I'm thankful for that experience. I'm thankful that that's the background that I came from, because I feel like it's given me even more drive, you know, to be successful, to be like, I want to get out of this situation, you know. And also, before getting the role, last year, actually 2019, I went through depression, where I was in and out of hospital, being admitted to psychiatric wards, being diagnosed with a depression, obviously having to take pills just so that I don't succumb to like suicidal thoughts and all of that. It hasn't been easy, guys. It hasn't been easy. That, like I always say, that I wouldn't change anything about my experience, because I've learned so much from it. I've learned so much from the poverty that I've been through, or the poverty that I am still in, and I learned so much from depression as well. Because it's funny, because if I didn't go through that depression, because Dikeledi is such a depressed girl, I don't think I would have played Dikeledi to her truest if I didn't go through that experience. Because I understand, even though I've never been through abuse, but I know how depression is, and like how it is to feel so helpless in a situation. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, you've been through a lot.
Yeah. So sad.
So what can you tell us, like, what are the challenges that you faced on set? Go read and sit.
Have I faced any challenges? There are days, I don't want to lie, there are days where getting into character is difficult, and I feel like that's the only challenge that I might have faced, because Rhythm City, I don't want to lie, guys, Rhythm City has been such a beautiful experience from the get-go. Everyone was just so welcoming. Everyone was just so friendly. I remember my first day on set. You know, when you grow up watching people, and then the first day on set you get there and you're like, wow.
Yeah.
Is this Renee, guys? Is this Amuchile, guys? No, guys, this can't be true, guys. You know, But yeah, no, I don't think I've experienced like challenges, because with this industry, guys, you can go through the most, especially as a female. Yeah, but then I don't want to lie, I don't think I've gone through a challenge. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good people. You see, the conversation is getting hotter. It's getting hotter. Yeah. Before wasting any time, let's go to our ad break. Babugeli, when we come back, we'll still be chatting more. No Reshoketswe Kekana. Please stay tuned till we come back.
Say I pay me now. I keep walking, Tony walk a mina. I reach the peak, me cover me now. Yeah. Me cover me now. I reach the peak, me cover me now. Yeah. Found in my house, it's the painful load. Talang na focus. Yeah. Better put some kind in some pay, nigga. They say, no way, I say I pay me now. I keep walking, Tony walk.
Welcome back, Babugeli. You're still watching Raw Talent Review on Mogale Online TV, and we are still having Reshoketswe. So can you please tell us about your best day on set that made you feel like, Yazin, I wish I was never an artist?
Yes.
Okay, I wouldn't say it necessarily like made me feel like I don't want to be an artist anymore, because I don't think there's anything that would make me feel that way. But I remember there was a time we were shooting and the director said camera 3, left to right. And I went blank. I'm like, what is that? And he's like, camera 3, left to right. And honestly, guys, I did not know what that was. I was like, okay. So yeah, that's just like one of the experience that I would say is my baddest. Because as a trained artist, I feel like that's not something that should be a challenge, or that as a trained artist, I don't think you should have terminology like be a thing or okay, I'm clueless about. Yeah.
So tell me, what made you to consider acting as such?
Yeah, I've always been a performer at heart, but then I feel like it matured in grade 7, if I'm not mistaken. In grade 7, I took part in an inter-house play. So what happens at the primary school that I was at is that they had like inter-house plays where there's different like houses. So it's the green house, the yellow house, and we'd compete with each other with drama or with soccer athletes and stuff like that. So I took part in the inter-house play. And I had so much fun. Like thinking about it just gets me so so happy. But yeah, I had so much fun. It was my first time doing it. And what happens is that after the play, they announce the winner of the play, and then they also announce like best actress, supporting, what. So now I'm sitting there, I'm like, hey guys, this show was very nice. This thing was very nice, man. And then now they're announcing awards and everything. Okay, supporting, they pass, then they come to best artists, actors and actresses. And then I'm sitting there, and then I hear best actress Reshoketswe Kekana. Now I'm still zoning into how much fun this was. And then someone's like, hey, they're calling me Reshoketswe Kekana, best actress. You did not see me. So yeah, that's where I felt like the love for the art matured, was after that whole experience.
Wow, beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So I know Ababugeli Lapika would want to know how can they get hold of you or follow you on social media?
Okay, on Instagram it's Reshoketswe.Kekana. Facebook Reshoketswe Kekana. On Facebook, guys, please follow the page because I can't accept friend requests anymore. I've exceeded that 5,000 limit. And then on Twitter, it's Reshoketswe Kekana. Yeah. Yeah.
Lovely. Bafethu, you've heard it. It was Reshoketswe Kekana Bafethu talking and motivating you. But before we can let her go, let's go to an ad break again. So Professor Man.
Yes, I need it.
Nice one. Yeah.
Say I pay me now. I keep walking, Tony walk me now. I reach the peak, me cover me now. Yeah, yeah, me cover me now. I reach the peak, me cover me now. Yeah, found in my house is the painful load. Talang na focal. Yeah, better put some kindness, some pay nigga. They say you know way, I say I pay me now. I keep walking, Tony walk me now. I reach the peak, me cover me now. Yeah, yeah.
Alright, welcome back, Mogale Emakhaya. You're still watching Raw Talent Review. And with your host, Mogale Fair, again, Bafethu, also having Reshoketswe Kekana on set. Yeah.
Oh my god. So we want to know about the guy Hammer on Rhythm City.
Why, man?
Because you are not doing anything. But the guy wako sharp.
Okay. This storyline is actually very, very deep. It sometimes gets me emotional because it's sad to think that what we're portraying is actually what's going on in the world today, every single day, every single hour. Sure.
Okay. Take a deep breath. It's okay.
Okay, so with the storyline, Dikeledi met Hammer while she was still in school. Hammer is Dikeledi's first boyfriend. Dikeledi is 19, mind you. So once she fell pregnant, her parents kicked her out. So that's when I felt like the abuse could play its part, because there's no one that could guide her. There's no one that she could actually turn to, that she actually knows to help her. So why Hammer is abusing Dikeledi is because Hammer is dealing with his own demons himself. He also grew up in a home where he experienced abuse. So basically this is the life that he knows. And yeah, that's why Hammer, or that's why Dikeledi is in a situation of abuse with Hammer, is because Hammer also grew up in a home where he experienced abuse, and yeah, violence is the language that he knows. Yeah.
That's very
It's
sad.
very sad. It's very bad because like every day people are being beaten up. It's bad.
And what's more likely is that we do not speak out about this. We do not raise up our voices. We do not say enough is enough. As ladies, they intend to say, you know what, I love this guy. You know what, I'm gonna be through thick and thin with this guy. Whatever that she does or he does to me. And it's more challenging because some of you guys are dying because of that abuse. You guys are getting traumatized because of this abuse, depression and stuff like that. So we would like that everyone should raise up their voices, should voice out. And
sorry to interrupt you. Can I just put in an input? Yes, we're trying to get with the storyline. We're trying to encourage women to leave the situation, but it's not about the women. If we're being honest, it's about the men. If it wasn't for men, we wouldn't be in a situation where we have to leave. Yes. So with this storyline, yes, we're trying to encourage women to leave, just leave before it's too hard to believe. But also, I feel like the most important message with the storyline is to educate men that it is okay to talk. It is okay to cry. We need to strip away this whole generational knowledge that we've been I would say brainwashed with, and that's I feel like that's what's destroying us, because men don't want to talk. They don't wanna cry. They bottle up their feelings, and once it explodes to the wrong person.
Yeah, I'm getting back to
Exactly.
so with that said, they tend to shy away that, you know, because it's really a problem, you know. Our women are dying out there each and every day. We're experiencing such cases each and every day. But nevertheless, what can you advise ladies out there, or the upcoming artists out there that wants to be like you?
Okay, first of all, education is very, very, very important. For anyone who does want to become an actor or an actress, guys, please go to school, because slowly but surely this industry is also becoming a profession. It's no longer a thing, it's a hobby. Yes. Or they're taking you because of your following or because of your beauty. Guys, this is becoming a profession. You can even see it with agencies these days. It's unlikely to get an agent if you don't have a qualification, if you don't have training. So please, guys, if you're serious about this industry, get yourself educated, first of all. Second of all, don't give up. Don't give up. This industry is dog eats dog, wolf eats wolf. Yay! It's a survival of the fittest. Yeah. But then just stay true to yourself and don't succumb to what's happening, to whatever's happening in the industry. Yeah. You know, but then if you're really serious about pursuing this industry, get that education, get that qualification. It's gonna take you far.
Okay, nizwele babuke lapho emakhaya bathi never give up. And we have another surprise from us, me and TJ. This was Bonella.
Guys, as we're closing up the game, as we're closing up the show, guys, the litness performance that is waiting for you guys. Just stay tuned. Nipege. Please enjoy the last performance from us. We say taras. I'm